Jokes. We all love them.
But what happens when they don't work?
I'm Charlie Bowers.
And I'm Walter Jack.
Watch us now as we work with one lucky comedian.
Transforming subpar material
Into comedy gold. Welcome
to the Joke Clinic.
Claire. We've got Claire today.
Claire Rammelkamp.
What have you been doing?
So I've been working on some TV scripts with Anna Maxwell Martin. You know, she's cool, leading Motherland.
I don't know who that is.
That's fine. And I'm gonna do a trial shift writing on Have I Got News for You at the end of this month. So that's cool.
Have I got news for you?
Is that what's that? Is that
It's a question, isn't it? Have I got news for you? Has who got news for you?
I think the comedians on the show.
So have we got news for you? Surely, that's what it should be.
That's true. Yes. So that's probably something you could early doors. You could help them out with.
Give them a bit of a suggestion.
Radio or television?
It's TV.
TV. Nice.
Quite popular.
Okay.
With a certain demographic, probably, but that's fine.
Right. Okay. Shall we go for a joke?
Let's go for a joke.
Let's go for the first joke.
Okay, cool. So my name is Rammelkamp, and my teenage.
Yes, we know that. Thank you.
Have two.
Can
Thank you.
Okay. Right, so my name is Rammelkamp, and my teenage boyfriend's nickname for me was Mein Rammelkamp. I don't know what his political leanings were, but I'm acutely aware I look like a fertile German milkmaid.
Okay.
A couple of things. First of all, the book was called Mein Kampf. Again, I looked this up, not Mein Rammelkamp.
Right. So is that a misspelling?
It's a massive misspelling, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole load of extra letters lobbed in there, and maybe it was just on the typewriter. I don't know.
Maybe you could do something with that. You could say my teenage boyfriend used to call me Mein Rammelkamp, and I used to say that's not the name of the book. Well,
I was thinking avoid the whole area.
Mm-hmm.
And God knows the world would be a better place if that had happened, and just go with Minecraft instead of Mein Kampf. Minecraft, because a lot of people enjoyed Minecraft, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And that would be a nice memory for people, whereas the Hitler is not so much of a nice memory. Generally,
Minecraft more of a popular movement than the Nazis. Okay.
My teenage boyfriend's nickname for me was Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Lovely. I think that's perfect. We've shortened it quite a lot.
Punchier,
pithier, and
another
yes.
P.
Sorry.
Another P.
And another P. Yes.
So
yes.
we're not talking about my name anymore.
Were we?
Metaphor of the week.
Here we go. What have we got? What's on the metaphor menu today?
Binoculars.
Binoculars.
A pair of binoculars.
Uh-huh.
Good for bird watching. Well, you can't say bird anymore, but
no.
Are you a bird watcher, Charlie?
I've seen birds. I have watched birds.
Okay. Right, okay, so here we are, the pair of binoculars. Now, the important thing about the binoculars is you're looking through here. I'll demonstrate it there. Now, the things in the distance, which would be the birds, they appear very much larger than they are. Which is good for birds because they're quite small things.
They are.
Hence the bird in the hand.
Some of them yes. You fit one bird in your hand, and that's how the saying goes, isn't it?
That's how the saying goes. Now, conversely, the bird looking back at you will be perceiving you as tiny.
So for the people at the back of the crowd, you'll be quite small. Are you saying they should have binoculars? You should give binoculars to the crowd.
No, I'm saying what this is about is it's about the relationship between comedian and audience. That absolutely essential. Can we call it symbiotic?
We could.
Thanks. symbiotic relationship between audience and comedian.
Yeah.
So similar to the relationship between bird in the wild, or maybe in some sort of nature reserve, and the bird watcher. You see that box of oat milk up there? If I can imagine if that were a bird,
Yeah.
I'd be getting a very, very good view of its plumage.
So if someone was looking to apply this to their jokes,
Yes.
you would say if there's people who are further away in the audience,
There's the tea bags there, the microwave. Yeah, go on.
you would need to make it more accessible to them and be wary of the fact that you're going to appear quite small.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Good. Okay.
Yeah, was that useful?
Very much so. Metaphor of the week. Brilliant.
Get yourself a pair.
Get yourself a pair of binoculars.
You know that feeling when you're at a Toby Carvery with your 91-year-old grandpa, but you had sex the night before without a condom, and then he tells a charming anecdote about his time doing national service, and you laugh, and all the cum comes back out your vagina? Or as I like to call it, dishonourable discharge.
I thought that had the makings of a very nice joke, actually.
You liked it?
I did like it. I did like it. The only thing I would change on this is I would go with Jamie's Italian. Because they've been struggling recently as a brand, I've read, and I think that would make Claire look a little bit more empathetic.
Bill's. They're closing a lot of restaurants. They had one in Bristol and they've closed that down.
Ah, now you're ahead of me on that. I didn't know that. Good. That's good to have this sort of range of knowledge on the hotelier trade.
Use Bill's instead, so you could say I'm going to a Bill's with my grandpa, and then you sort of do the rest of it
I
there.
don't think he'd eaten the bills.
Well, then change it. You can change it to grandma.
She's dead.
Okay, well, the audience don't need to know that, so say I'm going to a Bill's with my grandma who's still alive, and then the rest of it, with the cum and stuff, go from there.
You know that feeling when you're out at a Bill's with your grandma who's still alive, but you had sex the night before without a condom, and then she tells you a charming anecdote about her national service, and you laugh.
Land army, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She tells you a charming anecdote about her time as a land girl.
Or the
WAF.
medical tent.
Medical tent, yes.
Yep.
There's probably more than one.
Yep.
She tells you a charming anecdote about her time as a field nurse. And you laugh, and
Good
all the
improv.
cum comes back out your vagina.
Yes. Excellent.
Or that we haven't done the punchline there.
I'm not sure it needed it.
I don't think it needs it. I think it's fine how it is. Leave it there. Fantastic.
And you've got a nice callback there, of course, to the Second World War, haven't you?
Oh, brilliant.
Which you started with all that nasty stuff about Hitler and stuff. So suddenly it's there's a wholesomeness.
I think they call that a narrative through line. You could say I've carved a very nice narrative through line.
When would I say that?
At the end.
Okay. I've carved a very nice narrative through line.
Fantastic.
Lovely. I think
Yeah.
they'll appreciate that.
A big tick for that one, I think. Well, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about today? How's it gone for you?
I'm just not really sure I know what a joke is anymore, to be honest.
Good, excellent. That's absolutely as it should be. Comedy's all about It's all about that question, isn't it? It's all about that question.
What is a joke? Where are the parameters? Because if you can't see them, neither can the audience, and that's good because you never want the audience to know.
No, if they can see the cogs and bits and bobs and nails and maybe some bolts and it might even be staples, if they can start to see all those, they're not going to be laughing, are they?
They're certainly not.
Can I go now, or?
A bit rude, but yeah. Have you got somewhere to be?
No.